away. That can go away. Just getting set up. I'm doing something different. I decided to use my mobile device instead of my Mac. So hopefully this makes sense. Anyway, hello, hello. Welcome to Leap Taken. I'm Mika. Here at Leap Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. And this is my witchy review. Um, hey. So I don't think anybody's here yet, but I always assume people catch this on a replay, so I'll go ahead and start. I'm I have multiple screens going on, so if someone leaves a comment, I can see it, but hey. Anyway, so I want to talk about Renaissance. That's what the bulk of the conversation is going to be about. Just letting y'all know up front if you're watching this, if you have an issue. Hello, Gemstones. Hi. If you have an issue with Beyonce, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But I kind of love her, so we're gonna talk about her. So, but before I do, I picked up some goodies today. I was out today and stuff that I was going to talk about. Oh, and let me reach over. This is what I'm Britney Spears to talk about. So Britney Spears, if you didn't know, has an oracle deck. We have been talking about this. If you oh hey, the Empath God. Hi. If you are in a safe place for witches, the Discord channel, at some point there was a brief conversation about this. Well, yeah, I got it. So anyways, I got the card. So it's first of all, I love how the I don't know, stuff like that matters to me. Anyway, so it opens like this. And the book, everything's pretty in pink, so I love that. Um, the book can come out. Let me pull it out. So yes, it's color. It's color. That matters to me. I told you I don't have a full. It just looks prettier. I don't know. That's why. But let me just show you some of the cards. I won't do a full flip through right now, but um, I thought since I'm going to talk about Renaissance and Beyonce, what a great time to show the Britney cards. I've already looked through them because this is what it looks like. These are just some of the cards. Hi, Dylan. Look at this. These just some of them are really nice. Come on. And by the way, this is the badass. So it is Oracle. Then you have the movie star. I think it looks really good. I think these cards look really nice. Let me show you. Like, okay. Come on. Who does not love this? I absolutely adore these cards. The flight attendant, like this is so nice. Dump him. I think I showed y'all the movie star. The rebel, toxic, the snake charmer. Oh my god, I love these. I love these. I love these. So let's see. And then we have the siren. Come on, come through, Brit. I don't know. And the strong woman. Of course, when I saw this, I immediately think of the song Stronger. Because I'm stronger than yes. I cannot sing yesterday. Look at this, the masterpiece. So anyway, clearly I'm a fan. I like the Oracle cards. Um, I'm a fan. So anywho, got them off of Amazon. Looks like fun. Yeah, I know, right? I thought so too. So another thing, so that was an Amazon purchase. Then I went and got from, I believe I got this at Five Below. So look at this, the Witch's Wellness Stones, and you open it up. I was curious. I'm pretty sure, was this Five Below? I've been to so many places. I don't even know where I got. I think it was Five Below. You're not a huge fan of Britney, but I'm happy that she doesn't have to deal with her dad holding her. Exactly. Well, I'm a fan of her music. Personally, I think we can all safely, I mean, it's not being mean. She's had problems, but I think she also has problems. To me, that's the not that I can't diagnose, but like if you heard the term arrested development, to me that fits her. I follow her on TikTok. And, people kind of make fun of her and the dance moves, like the stuff she kind of moves around. um, they say dance like nobody's looking. She clearly does that, but it's not just the moves. It's also like the way she still applies the makeup. Like she's stuck at a certain time, like very like stuck in the early 2000s. The outfits that she still wears to this day. I mean, I do love that aesthetic. Don't get me wrong. I think everything old comes back around, but this is a little different. This is a little different. You can tell she's just kind of. It seems like she's permanently stuck in a yeah in a situation. Britney fan is like gay. Fan. Wait a minute. What did you say? Me saying I'm not a Britney fan is like a gay sin, but I'm gonna be me. I love that. That's okay. Hey, we all have things that we're supposed to be into, right? I did a color gel wax thing on, so it's like this turquoise green. So it's like frosty. I don't know. The last time I wore this and I showed my mom, she was like, "Oh, it looks like you have gray hair." I was like, "Awesome." Well, I would be rocking it, so I think it's cute. Anyway, uh, what does your cheese? Oh, my T-shirt says Mercury. Let me see if I can come back for it. It says Mercury has nothing on me. Mercury retrograde has nothing on me. Let me go back further. Mercury retrograde, because you know it's coming. This was from Five Below. I have no issues with Britney, and I enjoy her music. Of course, man. Oh man. First of all, under the right circumstances, I'll even try to do a little choreo. I'm fine. Nice, nice. It does look great, but gray can look really cool. Yeah, I think with the lighting, it does. When I don't know, I struggle with this lighting situation. I'm doing the best I can over here. Let me see if I can help myself brighten it up a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it though. I like the way it looks. Only did the top, but anyway. Um, so basically, what's in here, and I didn't open it because I wanted to show y'all too. It does look, honestly, my gay icon is Ariana and Elle Woods. Elle, of course. Oh, first of all, I would be upset if somebody told me they did not like respect, love, and want to be Elle Woods a little bit. That would be weird if you didn't, right? Anyway, so I got this out. So what is, I don't even know what exactly I all bought. It was I think this was Five Below. So they gave you a quartz, rose quartz, blue avertrine, labradorite, amethyst, and black obsidian. These were the stones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Five Below. Anyway, so I don't know. I like good packaging and stuff like that. So I thought this was really nice. The Witch's Wellness Stones. And kit includes 6 embossed casting stones, drawstring satchel, pentacle casting chart, and how-to instructions. So just a little something. But look, this little baggie to put the stones in. Um, this is the chart I think they're talking about. And then individual stones. So now I know there's argued, like I've heard people say, "Oh, those aren't real stones." I don't know, we buying stuff from the Dollar Tree using witchcraft. Y'all got to pick and choose, like make it work anyway. But they have little carvings on them, so that's what I like. Can use these for divination for sure. And that's what I wanted. I thought these were really cute, and also I don't know if you can make that out. Yeah, there you go. I think these would be fun to use for some divination. I'm trying some different things. Look at, let me see if I get the right angle. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, make it work. That's right. It's so weird seeing witchcraft items in stores. I know, right? It is a little bizarre sometimes when I see that. It's like, so you just gonna have it right out in the open now? Okay, that's what we're doing. Anyway, so you just put it in a little thing, and that's it. Which isn't this cute? So that was why I got that because I actually wanted the stones and I wanted to do some stuff. So that was then. And I had already pre-purchased these things, just like this. I think I never got a chance to do the live to show y'all. But I stopped off at Target. I'm getting some new glasses soon. I went to Target Optical, so um, they're actually a nice color. They're a little different from this frame. I was literally about to buy the same frame in a different color. And then I stopped myself because I was like, I would like something different. My prescription hasn't really changed. Not really. It's pretty much the same prescription. We talked about this, my doctor and I. But basically, they're going to be more square and they're purple. And they set my face off. When you know it's good when you're paying for the glasses and they say, "Oh, which glasses do you want?" And you go sit down. Y'all know what I'm talking about when you go into Target Optical. So you sit at the desk when you're ready to start paying for stuff. Um, and she said, "Oh, could you put the glasses up to your face?" Because she needed to mark the point, the bifocal progression thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I put the glasses up to my face, and she immediately looks. The one that was helping me was like, "Oh, those look so good on you." And I was like, "I'm good. Okay, thank you." So that, I don't know, that validated me in that moment and it made me happy. Walmart doesn't have it in the stores, but online they do. Oh, okay. When I was at Target, these are for $5. They were maybe they were in the front, but I didn't go that far. But they were in the back with the Halloween stuff they just start putting up. But check this out. So they're pumpkins, obviously, but they're pink and orange and white. So I'll put these throughout the house. So this was just $5. That's why I got it. And then this cute little house. So this lights up, so I'll have to put a battery in it. But isn't this cute? It's the same on each side. So it'll light up. This is going also in the kitchen, I believe, or maybe the coffee table. I haven't decided, but I thought this was so cute. So this is it's part of Halloween, but it's like that pastel spooky. You got the orange, so we got that. Then I took a little stop at my a metaphysical store that's, well, I wouldn't say local because it takes a bit to get there, but not that far. It's a place in Gilbert, Arizona. Tree of Life Metaphysical. So I know this deck has been out for a minute, the Everyday Witch Oracle. I have the tarot. They are pretty much my go-to cards. I use those for business, personal. I've been using those for years. They're worn, broken in, and then some. But I knew I needed to get these, and I felt called to get these, so I did. I'm looking forward to decorating for fall. Gemstone says, "Oh, as you should." Well, I'm a little over. I think I've already gone into it. I'm still buying more stuff. But I have fall decorations. I didn't have many Halloween, so I'm finally doing Halloween stuff. And I'm happy because I have a lot. Now I have foundational pieces that I will use each year and I can kind of take away and add more. So that's how I'm saying it. That's the official statement on that. Otherwise, to explain just how crazy I've gone with Halloween decorations. But anyway, I don't know if it's in this frame, but I have, no, I don't, no, it's not. I have, and I talked about it in one of these Witchy reviews. It's an incense holder, and it looks like it's the kind where it's the, what do they call it? Inverted or backflow incense. So it kind of smoke kind of goes down. It looks really cool. I hate the ones that came with it. I got it from off of Amazon. I've seen reviews on this and I thought it was just my batch. It's not, it's just, it smells horrible. It's foul smelling, the incense cones that it comes with. So when I was at this metaphysical store today, I picked this up, some sandalwood. One, the things that smell like a certain scent that you get, it takes you into a core place. I don't know. So something I have been writing, sandalwood is very prevalent, and and I'm about to get into this topic, by the way, but I have I saw this and I said this is it. And I do have incense sticks that are sandalwood already, but I would love to just have that imagery and to be able to write. It would help me in my creative process that I have seemed to have lost. So which I want to get it back. So when I saw these, I thought that was a perfect sign. So this is happening. And while I was there, I need to place a bigger order on Amazon for my Chime candles. I just have not. I don't know why. I mean, they're right there, and I buy enough stuff. Why I haven't added that to the list, I don't have answers because I've been buying Halloween stuff. But I just needed some from ritual stuff. Just your black chime. They're 50 cents a piece, which you can do better online, but I needed them today. So I got these. So that was my adventures at my local, somewhat local, um, Tree of Life Metaphysical store. Like I said, I don't live in Gilbert, by the way. I've never really said where I live in Arizona, other than just saying I live in the East Valley because it's vast enough. I don't think it's safe to say exactly what city you live in. That's just me, but anyway. Everybody's different. I know that they warn you, they being like other people online, warn you about going on social media and showing specifically where, like, your area, like taking a shot outside your apartment on your balcony, and people see the things, where you are, and then they can tell what floor you're on and all that sort of stuff. And you would hope that, you know, no one would do something. But we live in a world where you just, even if they're not coming to kill you, sometimes people are just odd. There's different types of personalities, and they might, they want to, I don't know, we'll say stalk you. And I don't know if I don't want to find out if I'm somebody that can be stalked. I don't want to be stalked. I'm good um, online. I'm very introverted in a way, so I'm not ready for that kind of level of attention. I wouldn't like that. So anyway, I just wouldn't share specifically where I live. That's why. Um, Even if I was to post a PO box, which I do, I've had one ready to go. Exactly, better to stay safe. Jim Stones, thank you. That's not even in the town I live in, so I have to drive some distance to get to the PO box, post office box. The post office, that's where it's at, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't mind taking the extra precautions. I'm a homebody anyway, so that's an adventure when I have to go to a post office. I would like to get into scentless candle making. Yeah, mostly birthday candle sizes and scentless wax melts. Well, that's a thing. Yeah, I mean, well, until you add the scent, right? It's scentless anyway. But that's a good idea. So we're gonna get into this conversation about Renaissance, but first, I kind of need to update y'all on how this channel is gonna go. So I have been doing a lot of different things in the background, um, other than obviously YouTube. You probably, right? Y'all know that, right? Anyway, um, the thing about it is, though, is I started at the top of this year, 2022, kicking off leaptaking.com, um, kicking off other projects, other things that are commitments. Being in a coven, and my plans for that initially, I didn't have big plans for it. I just wanted what I have at a safe place for witches is what I thought it would be like, but actually it's much more intimate, and I'm very grateful. These people have become that I'm my coven members are like family to me, like legit family. And that's not something you can do public, like anybody in, anybody out. So it's become very exclusive, and that's a lot of energy, and I enjoy that, taking the opportunity to do that, and have those experiences. So there's that. There's Leap Taken, which is more than one thing at leaptaken.com. There's services and there's things that I haven't delivered on yet, but I'm working on. And then there's my budding writing career that I've stalled because I haven't finished anything. So, and then there's the fact that um, I have been treating it like a gig. I have a friend who makes fun of me. I was like, my everyday gig. And they're like, you mean a job? And I was like, I don't see it that way. It's more of a gig to me. Long story short, I'm saying all this to say I am cutting back on videos. Y'all, I was posting Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Plus, I would go live on Saturday, 4 times a week. And I can't keep it up like that. Like, I gotta be available for, to be perfectly honest, paying folk. I will still post, like I'm still posting videos. I'm just not at that level. I cannot keep up 4 at that level. The 3 is editing. It's not, y'all, if you have any idea, yeah, I'm sitting down talking, but the ones, even when it seemed like, oh, she's not really doing that much, she's just talking. Yeah, the number of tangents I go on, the things I think is hilarious when I say it, but I have realized I need to pull back. Maybe y'all won't find it so funny. I have to edit certain things. Yeah. Anyway, and some things just, there's sounds and stuff happening. The point is, it's a lot of work. So I'm going to go down to lives. I love doing these lives, and I like this. This is my favorite, and there's no editing. And you know what? It is what it is. So I can't edit the joke that doesn't land. I can't edit the ramblings and the tangents. And y'all seem to be okay with it. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna keep going. So I do really enjoy doing the live. So this is not stopping. But for now, I'm going to not probably, I'll go down to just one video, but that one video will probably have multiple things going on. So I might be talking, but I'm also showing you something else. So they'll probably be longer, but yeah, you love my rants. Thank you. I need somebody to love when I go on these full rants. Um, but yeah, I will do that, quality over quantity. That's what it is, because then I can truly focus and I won't keep feeling, because I've been feeling a little bit burnt out. I'm a planner, y'all know that with the planning videos, and I will have my content planned for the month. I know a month in advance what I'm going to be talking about. I change it if something comes up, or I'm not feeling that subject anymore. And the things I didn't do, I kind of keep like a rolling, like a Rolodex, a bank of ideas and content that I could talk to, but or show. But for the way I'd like to create more, yeah, talk, sit down, talk videos, but I also like the more vlog style, or where you're kind of showing things and yeah, that sort of stuff, where I'm actually doing something as well. So I'd like to focus on what I had already started focusing on with this channel, but just quality over quantity, if that, hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing going forward, because I think that'll help me. I am, yeah, I've been feeling very overwhelmed. I took a break and I thought that would help. Also, I'm going to be making modifications to my Leap Taken membership. If you are a member, thank you. What I will be doing, though, if you were interested, is I'm going to just shrink it down to just one level membership. Um, and it'll be basically what is for the level one tier, and offer just more goodies for everybody, including videos, just member sponsored videos like once a month, stuff like that, that kind of stuff. Um, Things that, and I like that because that's a way, if there's questions and things like that. And I was thinking of doing more like premieres for the membership. That way we can talk about it. So if I'm showing you something, um, and you have questions or you want to add to it, or add, that's a perfect opportunity, because it'll be a premiere. So I'll be there and we'll all be watching together. But this is just the members only, and I'm just going to do one membership, just paring things down a little bit, because that would help me, definitely help me on the YouTube side. Now, over at the website, that's where I can kind of finally, my site is ready to go for my products and things like that. It's all on me. It's just me not being able to just do everything at once like I thought I could. And that's okay. That's all right. I'm a one woman show over here. And I like it that way, because I don't want anybody else to mess it up. I like it doing it my way for now. I have dreams. I dream bigger. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going forward. So this channel, I'm keeping the channel. I mean, I enjoy doing this, but it's going to be the lives, one video a week. It could be a hodgepodge in that video, but it'll be quality. And I'm changing the membership, but I will, over there, I'll announce that and I'll talk more about that directly to the members. But yeah, that's coming. That's what's happening here. Oh, Dylan, oh, you said you couldn't do that. I could film 2 or 3 in a day, or two, then upload them on a schedule. Yeah, it's just that I've committed to these other projects that are beneficial to just my overall life if I could complete them. Um, I just haven't been able to. It's not the type of thing where it's like I'm just putting together widgets, for lack of better words, and I'm assembling something and it's like package it and do it. That's, for lack of better words, mindless activity. But creative projects that you're trying to do, I got to think about it. Like my my day gig, which I start early in the morning, 5 a.m. with that, by the way, so I could be done by the middle of the afternoon. I'm very grateful for this magic work, y'all, because I put this all out there and it came to me. I wanted this, by the way. But I have to make changes for the growth to occur. And what I've been feeling, and I've been trying to put this into words, and I've been struggling, is growing pains. I think the universe is making room for something bigger for me, but or is telling me something bigger is coming, but I need to make room for it. And the perfect example for that is when I moved from Florida here to Arizona. All of our furniture, we only moved, the only thing we moved here with was our clothes and our beds, books, office stuff. So office, bedrooms, and not even all the bedroom furniture because my daughter got rid of like her dresser. She just had a bed. I came with my bed and dressers. That's it. So we came with all that stuff. And yeah. And my son, poor thing, since he went to the military, we didn't even take his stuff with us. So anyway, everybody pared down so much. Um, I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, that's pretty much it in our cars. We had the cars, one of the cars shipped here and we drove. But anyway, in order to, I knew I needed to get rid of that stuff. I could have shipped it, but it would have been more expensive. And I needed to keep the weight down. And then I had to make a choice of what am I willing to get rid of. And I made a decision. Well, I knew we need some place to sleep wherever we moved to, but the living room, the dining room, and everything else, like I had beach theme, a lot of that sort of stuff. I was living in Florida. I got rid of it. I love these things, by the way. These were things that I picked out. They were we lived in bigger spaces before, like formal living room, then you got the family room, you have a formal dining room, then you have the eating kitchen. So I had furniture. So I'd gotten rid of a lot of stuff. I had stuff in storage. We had downsized once before moving here. Anyway, doing that was the best thing I could have done because I was able to, once we got here, purchase the things that meant more to me. The dining room table I always wanted. The type of furniture, living room furniture that was comfortable and I thought so stylish and nice, just nice, what I consider very nice things. And then I've been able to just lovingly adore, put adornments around the house that mean something special to me. They're not just, a bunch of, like a better words, a bunch of dust collectors and, things like that around the house. I put things I genuinely love and care about in my home. And I would have missed all that if I tried to bring all that old stuff with me. So I think of it like that. And this is a good thing for y'all to think about too. Um, and this message makes sense to you. Sometimes, I mean, you hear it, sometimes you have to make room for the universe to actually provide, but that can translate to a lot of things. Um, Making room could be also acceptance. So remember, I keep saying my gig, the daytime gig, is technically a job. It's like a full-time job. I've, by the way, been excelling at this thing the whole time, but because my mindset is like, oh, it's just a gig. And, meanwhile, I've transferred within this company. It started off one way, which kind of more lower level type stuff. I've since moved on. Like things have changed drastically. It's become like a real thing. I'll just say that. A real thing that I'm done by the afternoon. So I'm so grateful that that's my life. Um, it's not a 9 to 5. It's a I start, you know, 5, 6 in the morning and I'm done by 2ish. So not so bad. And then that leaves room for so much else. But anyway, yeah, so I am one grateful I know this, that I understand this. It took me weeks to figure out that's what was going on. I have been feeling kind of on a cusp of feeling depressed. And since I struggle with feeling depressed, meaning acceptance of feeling depressed, I'm one of those. I don't get depressed. That's not me. That I'll, in my head I actually say that to myself. You don't get depressed. That's not your issue. Like just find something else to do. Like I minimize it to myself. No one's doing this to me. This is all inside my head. Um, and that's something I'm working on, being able to feel the feels. and not invalidate myself and my own emotions and my own state of mental capacity where I'm at mentally. And where I've been mentally is like borderline depressed, I think. I think because, I struggle with what depression is, for me. I can recognize and help others, but myself, no, I don't see it at all. But I believe that's what it is. And I do believe it's just because I keep holding on and it's time to let go because I do that what if thing. But what if this happens and what if that if you do this and what if it doesn't go this or what if and what, my trigger for me and I used to talk about this all the time is when I start asking too many what ifs, like what if, that's fear. That is fear talking. That's not me trying to just play it out, rationalize. That's old, deep seated fears coming up to the surface. So once I realized that's how what I've been doing, I was like, okay, that calm that down, take a chance. Oop, thing fell out. Take a chance, and let's see where this goes. Let's just see where things go. Just start making room. So I'm making. I realize the making room part is not maybe physical items, but my energy, my this time where I'm putting my energy. I need to make room. So that's what I'm doing. I even, following the cues of the universe, I got a new phone for filming, ironically, but also for business because I want a different business number for my clients. I don't want to use my personal phone for that. I don't want to get in. It's not so much about people having my number. It's more about, that, but it's more about, I want a dedicated line. I want to dedicate specifically for leap taken. So I know my background is so messy, the surfaces. I'm actually going to straighten that up because, again, this is the physical part. I'm making room for things to come. What y'all saying? I need to get rid of what you say. If I were to do a membership, I would do one tier because I don't want to be too busy because I have to take care of my parents. And that's fine. That's fine. I need to get rid of some things. Jeez, yeah. What ifs are so annoying to deal with. Yeah, they are. Gemstones, you battle with that too. Making room mentally. Yeah. And that's what it is. Um, Another way to kind of pare it down is in order for change to occur. I don't know who said this. I've heard this in two different sources. Two different one. I remember one person. I don't like that man today. So Dave Ramsey years ago. I remember he said I was there years ago, long time ago. Uh, in order to make change, you have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. But my grandmom and them used to talk like that too. So it's not just him, but that's why he's the person for some reason that stands out when he said it. You have to get sick and tired of being sick and tired to finally make change. And I'm sick. I'm getting sick and tired. There's nothing wrong. I'll be honest with you. I live a very peaceful, good life. I eat every day. I have shelter. Um, I genuinely feel loved and cared for. I have the opportunity to love and care for other people. So those are like the basic things, and I'm healthy. And so those are the good things. Um, there's a restlessness with me. And I almost misappropriated what I did with that energy of the restlessness. And also feeling overwhelmed and restless at the same time is a weird place to be. That's why I was like kind of like a depression. But so instead of dealing with it, I kind of just like this is just let me just go lay down. um, but I don't want to be that way. So I'm doing something about it, which is very on point for me because it's hard for me to just like once I feel the feels, all right, so what are we gonna do with this? Are we just gonna sit here and be sad, or are we gonna be overwhelmed? Like, how are we gonna fix it? So I'm glad I'm like that because I'm in the mode of fixing it. I'm making room. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. Listen, I even played the lottery. I think I talked about. Did I talk about that? Oh no, y'all don't know yet. No, because I was like, I talked to y'all Saturday. I played the lottery because these numbers came to me, and this is last week. So I went and I actually did it. Because it was Sunday. I hadn't talked to y'all. I played the lottery and I won. I won the lottery. It was $4, but please know that was a very big deal to me. I won $4. The Powerball, by the way, I got the Powerball number last Monday. You could not tell me I did not won a lot of money. But the point of me winning that was knowing I could because listened to my intuition. I listened to the messages. I'm not someone who usually gets numbers, by the way, sent to me. That's not a typical thing for me. So because it stood out and all the things that came with that message, I paid attention and I won. And I believe it wasn't so much about winning the lottery, although that would have been nice. Like the whole Powerball was like 90 million, by the way. I would have liked to have won the whole 90 million, believe me. But to me, that was also the proof, I think, not proof, but I don't want to say that, confirmation that I needed to move forward. There were things I was kind of getting to, this has been kind of a journey to get to this point of making room and talking like this. So that was just more confirmation. So yeah, I won $4. uh, what did you say? Um, Also, oh, thank you. Yeah, it is cool that I thought that was really cool that I won. Like I don't want to say never because I think you cancel things out, but up until that point, I have not won. Oh, and I'm forgetting the other part. The day I went to go play, because I had this message come through, like the clearest message ever. The numbers were given to me. 'Cause I don't know how to play lottery like a normal person. I go to the machine here in Arizona because if I go over to that cashier, I it's like sending a little kid in. I don't know what to do. I don't do this. I don't play. I wasn't the one to go into and play it. Anyway, I did it on my own because I felt like I was supposed to. I could have sent somebody, but I did it on my own. I went to the machine. I had help. I'm lying. I was standing there. Somebody helped me at the machine. And I was like, we had gotten a scratch card. So I won $50 on a scratch card the day I was playing the numbers that I ended up winning the $4 on. So whoa, like I was like, that's the most I have ever won. I thought people were watching me $50, y'all. But you couldn't tell me I did not win $50 million in that moment. That is a wonderful feeling to win $50 on a $1 scratch card. $50. I'm still excited. I'm still happy about that. So anyway, all this extra validation, confirmation that was given to me, and I'm feeling that helped me kind of bring a little bit out of the funk I've been in. That helped really kind of pull me out because it was like, oh, okay, listen, this other gift, you're getting this gift, listen to it, work with it. And that's what I'm doing, working with it. Synchronicity is building. Yes. Yes. I don't, I, you know, Obviously, in hindsight, I don't think the intention was for me to win the big lottery per se. I think it was to send a message. And I'm probably, I think the universe, spirit, they realize the type of personality I have. I'm like, I need to see it in writing. I like, show me something. Like, you got to give me a big sign. Don't give me no subtle sign. Knock me over the head with it. I'm one of those types. Um, so I felt like I was knocked over the head with it. So I feel in case I thought the scratch card was a fluke, then I went on that number, and that's when I knew. Well, I knew before I was excited about the $50, but when that happened, I was like, whoa. And then by the way, I told someone else, and then they won too on that Powerball number. We played it was the number nine. So if y'all want to know. But that was the message last week. So I didn't have any. I was sure, and then everybody get a little something. But I don't have any messages right now. If I do, I'll share. I'll share. I'll put it on the message board, whatever they have here on YouTube. If it's something like the message is telling me to share it, wouldn't that be something? And then a bunch of people win. Oh my God, the government might be after me. I need to be knocked upside the head too. Maybe if it's an Aries thing, yeah. 9 is a magical number. Yes. 3 has been my number, and that was part of it. Multiples of 3, 369, the whole thing. And it's all tied. It's tied to a lot of different things. 3 is still a very important number. 9 is my life path number. Um, Also, these numbers correspond with the goddess that I'm working with, and she's been really like coming and working with me in a way that I never expected. Um, she's not for the weak. I'll just say that. But yeah, which now ties into what I want to talk about, which is Renaissance. So Beyonce Renaissance. So I could just go on and on if you haven't heard it, which have you not? I don't know. Anyway, but every song on that album is perfect. It's wonderful. To me, the entire song sounds like the album just sounds like a bunch of affirmations. You can pick what you want from it. Um, you can learn so much, but the ones that stand out are Church Girl. The reason Church Girl stands out to me so much, I didn't grow up as a church. Well, I had a phase in the church, yeah, but I'm not really a church girl. Church girl. You haven't heard the album yet. Oh my God. I listen to the album every day. I listen to the album every day. If you want to feel something, you want to go for a ride on this album is equal opportunity. Um, a lot of the energy around it was, oh, this isn't for the girls, it's for the girls. You know, they were saying for those who are gay, the LGBT, the alphabet crew. That's who this is for. That's what folks would say. Yes, I do need a couple. You sound like almost fainted. Yeah, then listen. Oh my God, Alien Superstar is affirmations. Cozy, comfortable in my skin, cozy. Yes. Um, I just walk around just saying like verses from Alien Superstar. They just on a loop in my head, like bad bitch, I'm the bar. Like, yeah, I'm just walking around saying it out loud. I'm in the store shopping, bad bitch, I'm the bar, putting stuff in my cart. Yeah, Alien Superstar. That's where I'm at right now. I've not heard it. What? Y'all killing me. Let me take a sip. You have not heard it either. Okay. All right, let me cool down. All right, y'all. Please go listen to it. Please. Energy. It's it's meant to just blend in effortlessly each song. It's a body of work. It's like old school. They're not just bits and pieces that you could pop in. I mean, you could. But this to me, she made the album how they used to make a body of work back in the day, where you listen from the beginning to the end. You know, you might have your favorites for the most part, but you enjoy the body of work. Um, I know that's not what we do now. Virgo's Groove. I love that song. Um, I love every song, but Church Girl is the one that when I first listened to it, I got teary eyed. I got teary eyed because what she's saying in the very beginning is real deep. Um, I've been up, I've been down, I've moved mountains. Um, Nobody can touch me but me. I'm born free. And then there's the rest of the song. People get all, where she's saying drop it like a body. But forget that part for now. It's that first part that gets me, and it's got that gospel song that they remixed into it. It feels so I don't know, it gets me in my soul a little bit. And I know I always get a little choked up at that part. And I'm usually playing this loud, very loud, through wireless speakers when I'm cooking. Yeah, that's me. And since I've taken into wearing like either exercise clothes and or I might be wearing a moo because I'm just getting into that crown face. I'm just letting it happen. Uh, all I need is a turban or something. I'm the complete picture. So I'm at the stove, you know, almost in tears. Beyonce in the background, like that's the picture. That's where I'm at most weekdays now. That's where I'm at listening to her music, but it really does something for my soul. And I know a lot of other people say the same thing listening to this particular album. This is not like anything that's no, I don't think anybody right now has anything on this level that it's not just her words or what she's singing. It's also the music itself. Um, some beats just when you hear it, it just does something to you a little bit. It's obviously vibrational. We know that as practitioners, people in the occult, more spiritual folk. Um, we could just say it's affirmations, but there's something else going on here. There's a different vibration, and it's a high vibration. Um, the very last song, Summer Renaissance, is beautiful. It's giving very 80s. it's, it's giving ballroom, if you didn't know. Ballroom for sure. And I love that. I love it. I love it. You said Ariana has some magic songs. Really? You know, I know somebody who's really into it. They're a reluctant Ariana Grande fan, but they can help me with that. But I'll be honest, what I get was a little different, but I want to say the vibrations I get, like the high vibration that I get from listening to her album. This is why I like listening to BTS. This is why I like listening to K-pop. BTS, also like ATEEZ. It's like a lot of different artists, right? Um, so this is why, because what I get from their music, the sound, the lyrics, when I can figure out what they're saying, you can look up the lyrics. Some things they go in and out of English and Korean, so it's a mix anyway. But the message, you get the message. What I get from that, usually, that's why I like it because it's high vibrational. The ballads, even to the pop or whatever else they're doing, because not everybody does the same type of thing. But I love that. I love that. Um, I don't want to be talked to, and I'm getting to the point now, like when I mean, I can listen to some music, but I don't always want to hear about materialism. I don't always want to hear, about what you bought, I don't want to hear. And then R&B today, ugh, I don't want to hear Summer Walker. I don't want to hear the other girl. They all sound the same now. I like them individually. I do. I like all the girls. I do. But it's starting to sound, I don't know, repetitive, redundant. I know there's a lot of F boys out there. I don't want to hear you keep singing it. Arrested. That don't move me, but this album really moved me. And I usually get that, and you can tell since my music tastes are very diverse. So if it was country, it would be country. If it was rock, which I do that too, I still love my '90s rock and heavy metal. I got a space for that too. But I do appreciate that I was able to find, and I understand the lyrics, I don't have to look them up, with Renaissance because it can take me there. And right now, the space we're in going into this retrograde, find something to hold on to. That I can say that much. Find something to hold on to. Get yourself in those high vibration, whatever it is. For me, music helps, but the lyrics and the music go hand in hand. From my understanding, it took her 2 years to work on this album. There's 16 songs. Altogether, I think it comes down to an hour and 2 minutes. So it's not like, this song's, let me see, Virgo's Groove is like 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes, but nothing else is that long of a song. Some of the songs are only like less than 3 minutes, but you feel something. Um, you will definitely feel something. So that's what I wanted to talk about when it came to Renaissance and using it in your magic. I'm going to listen to it again. I'm doing a ritual tonight for the new moon. And I think this is the perfect energy to rock with. Let me get my little paper to remind me. So I make sure I'm about to say the right thing. Yeah, I did know that. Virgo's Groove is something I'll probably really be playing when I'm doing my ritual with the new moon in Virgo. And yeah, because that song does something to my spirit too, so I like it. And it's a long song; it's like 6 minutes, but anyway. And I love the move. Actually, I love every song, but Grace Jones is on there. And I remember growing up seeing how people would look at Grace Jones. That was a time, it was kind of in for some people. she was a model as well, to be androgynous. She's an artist, you know, and she was appreciated in Europe and other places. Some people in this country appreciate her. Others, I think, kind of struggle with what to do with her. But she's a beautiful woman. And Beyonce put her on the song Move. Uh, so very, very, I love that song too. It feels a bit Afro Caribbean, the beats a little bit. Anyway, I could go on and on of just like how this music truly affects me. But I know I'm not alone because other people talk about it as well. That these songs have just, it transports you, it does something to your soul. I love that I have that. I love that I'm open to letting that take over. Imagine being stiff and stale. You know what I mean? Like nothing gets in. You're not nothing. You don't feel anything. That's what art is supposed to do. Music is art, right? It makes you want to feel something. I don't want to go through life not feeling anything. Oh, okay. The Empress Golf. You love Grace Jones, right? No, I love Grace Jones. I never got what when I was younger, I was like, so it's not okay to look like I didn't understand why some people had such a weird reaction to her. I didn't think she was over the top, but I realized at the time that was, you know, well, actually people are like that today, but um, just a narrow view of how women should look. How women should, all women should look the same way. Like we are, right? So yeah. But if the first, if I would tell you, listen to the whole album. Alien Superstar is the perfect. If you want to get yourself uh, comfortable, I would say cozy is too. But I think Alien Superstar is perfect, especially for us Aries, where it, you know, maybe a little Leo energy too. But you just feel like that. You know, you feel. I like that song. It puts me in a mood where it's like if I ever felt just a little bit lacking in the confidence area, listening to that and just repeating those words so much, I feel very confident. She reminded me of a sexy cat in human form. Yes, yes, I know what you mean. Yeah, someone posted recently. They were this. I don't know what country. I want to say Ghana, but I could be wrong. A country in Africa, and they were like in a marketplace and they actually saw Grace Jones and they took a picture with her. Random things supposedly. Anyway, you never know. People post things. You don't know what's random, what, you know, I don't know. They might have found her, been looking for her all day. But anyway, they posted a picture. She looked great. She looked awesome actually. But yeah, she is a icon. But if you listen to the songs, it's very like club music, little house music, that 80s, a bit of disc. You hear disco in there. You can hear the disco, but in the my daughter calls it 70s. She's like, yeah, it's like that 70s, but like what I would listen to now. And I was like, that's one way of saying it. But yeah, it gives those vibes in a lot of the songs. And I wouldn't say I love that type of music, but the way she's put it in, the beats, the way they come together, it's something I love listening to. It's something I look forward to listening to. When I'm doing that day gig, I play it in the background there as well because I just sometimes I like to hear those affirmations going on. Break My Soul was already something that was when that first came out. You know, that was the single that was released first, and I really loved listening to that one. Just listen to the lyrics made sense. You won't break my soul. But when I heard the rest, oh my gosh. But yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. There is something about every those beats, man. It's not just the lyrics. I'm gonna just tell you all that right now. It's the beats. It's something about those beats that does something. And I was like, there's always been controversy a little bit about whether or not she practices witchcraft. She does. She 100% does. And she's good at it. And she's doing well. I saw something that someone said, oh, well, she's just casting a spell on all of you. I was like, yeah, I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. I participate. I'm okay. It's been cast. Here's the thing, I'm enjoying it. I don't think she has evil plans for us. I think she's an artist and is selling her body of work and is hoping that it's received well. For the most part, it has been. And that's what you do as an artist, right? Uh, but I appreciate the spell. I appreciate all of it because it has gotten me through these weeks of just feeling uncertain about myself, my even on some level bit my purpose. I was in denial about that, but yeah, I've been like really in this space um, of just doubting my decisions that I've made and that I thought I was, things I've already sort of planned out. Um, and this album, actually listening to it, and there are subliminals, but I think those subliminals, if you listen to them, if you find them and you understand them, they can be actually very beneficial to you. And not everybody even says the same thing. Like it depends on what phase you're in, what you're going through. Certain things will stick out to you probably on the album, certain songs, certain things she says, even certain, like I said, beats. But for me, I feel like just listening to the entire album, again, certain songs, the Church Girl definitely, because it wasn't just all in my head. It was even just like, I was even just kind of looking just at my physical self and like, well, maybe you need to do this, and maybe you need to do that. And, oh, you should maybe go back on this diet thing and all that. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I like eating food. I like the food I eat. I don't want to eat crazy. I've already subscribed. I do HelloFresh, so the meals are tight. You don't get big quantities of food on HelloFresh. So I'm already like doing stuff and I'm like trying to push myself um to do something. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm okay with what I'm doing now. um Inner dialogue. But listening to some of the music is like, you keep saying it like the song Cozy, comfortable in my skin, I'm cozy. Yeah, listening to that enough, I started to believe it. I started believing it. And listen, it works on me, 40 plus year old woman. It worked on me. So I know I've always known affirmations work, but start singing them to yourself. Start singing it. That's the last thought in your head before you fall asleep, that sound. Or, you're just doing, like I said, I'm in a store shopping, putting stuff in the cart, and I'm just singing, saying things out loud. But the things I'm saying are very positive about myself. So yeah. So that's how this album has helped me. And I think it can help a lot of people if you're willing to open yourself up to, if this is not your type of music, you don't have to like everything on there, but I think it's probably going to be something on there that you might like. Because she's playing around with too many sounds from different eras. Like you gotta find, it's got to be something that you like on there. So I encourage everybody to go listen to it. In the meantime, uh, so I'm just going to sort of recap some of the stuff that I went over. I got the Britney Spears Oracle cards, if you're just watching. Oh, these are so adorable. I like them. I like them a lot. So I got this. This is kind of like, I don't know, I might use them in my actual readings. I got to get a feel for them. Like I have some cards, like Oracle cards, tarot cards. I just want them. I want them in my collection, like the Friends tarot. I haven't used those to actually give myself a reading. I just wanted them. I just wanted to own them in my collection. But I know y'all probably know what I'm talking about. You just want them. I haven't actually done a reading with those though. For the longest time, I wanted these, and I saw these today, so I just picked them up. The place I went to is a local business. They were like 23 bucks. Maybe I probably could have got them cheaper on Amazon, but sometimes it feels good to line the pockets of local witch stores and then giving it to Amazon. I'm just saying, right? Sometimes it's nice. Thank you, Dylan. And the sandalwood backflow incense cones, because I hope these smell better than the disgusting things they sent when I bought my incense holder, because they are foul, but it just smells like like burning smell. But these I hope smell really good. So I am looking forward to using this, and this will be helpful for my creative work. I picked up some Chime Candles in black. I'll be using those in the new moon ritual. and Target. What it wasn't in a $5 spot, you know what I mean, the dollar spot or whatever they call it, but it was $5. They had it in the back, so they had different sizes of these too. But it has the orange, a little bit of pink, and it lights up. I just got to put a battery in here, but it lights up. So this would be cute, and like in the on the counters in the kitchen. I think it felt cozy. Thanks, Jim. So speaking of cozy, I got some cute cozy pumpkins in varying shades of pink, orange, and white. So yeah, that was it. Oh, and the I'm pretty sure I got this from Five Below. I'm tripping right now, but I think that's where I got this from. Yeah, I did. The Witch's Wellness Stones, Five Below. It's a little kit. It comes with some casting stones here on the back, the little baggie, and a booklet, which I haven't. I just opened it up with y'all, so I haven't even read anything yet. But these are the stones, and they have carvings on it, so you can use it. You know, like kind of like runes a little bit. So they're calling them wellness stones, but I guess they'll tell me the meanings of what the symbols are in this little booklet. So that's it. And of course, my going on and on about Renaissance because I think it's very wonderful album and it's helped me in these I want to say dark times, but more cloudy times, confusing times that I'm going through in my life right now. But I believe I have clarity. Um, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna end it here. Thank y'all for participating and coming to the live. Um, Look for videos in the middle of the week. Typically, I'm thinking Wednesday is going to be the new day that I just post videos going forward. And if you are a member of Leap Taken and you're watching this, stay tuned because for y'all, I'll have some things posted there to give a little more conversation, so to speak, about what I'm going to be doing differently. So stay tuned for that. All right, well, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. And I hope everybody has a good rest of their Saturday, good weekend, all that. All right, bye.